Hey everyone, thanks for watching today's video and coming back to my channel. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around and join this little family that I'm trying to grow here on YouTube. As you can tell from the title, today we're going to be doing a review on the new KKW Beauty Classic 2 eyeshadow collection. So I picked up from the collection the Classic 2 eyeshadow palette and also two of the new nude glosses. So if you're excited to see what it looks like come up with and a review, demo, swatches of all of this new stuff, then let's just get started. Let's just do kind of an overview and get all of the information out of the way, and then we'll do swatches, and then I'll come up with an eye look using the palette. So this is the KKW Beauty Classic 2 eyeshadow palette. It features a combination of 10 shimmer and matte shades in an array of flattering, neutral, and earthy hues that pair perfectly with the original classic palette. Let's open her up. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So I'm not gonna even pretend that I haven't opened this already. I opened it as soon as I got it. Just off the bat, in terms of the aesthetic, this is very much my vibe. I love neutral eyeshadows. I love neutral tones. I know a lot of people thought this was boring, but this is just so up my alley. On the inside, you get a really nice mirror. And now let's move on to the eyeshadows. So this is the inside of the eyeshadow palette. It is so gorgeous. You get 6 matte shades and 4 metallics. I feel like that's a really good balance. The first one up here is called Exist, and it is a matte cream. Then you have Abundance, which is a matte soft beige taupe. Next you have Geode, which is a metallic multi-dimensional truffle brown with gold flecks. This shade is the first shade that caught my eye in all of the promo pictures, and I'm pretty sure Kim was wearing this shade in a lot of her campaign photo shoots, and honestly it looks so beautiful, so I am really excited to play with this one today. Next you have Gravity, which is a metallic warm deepened chocolate brown. Love that. Next we have Haze, which is a matte ash brown. It looks a little bit cool toned. Next we have Terrain, which is a matte deep dark brown. This is really key to deepen up your outer V, or you can do shadow liner. Next we have Solar, which is a metallic golden copper. This is Energy, a metallic chestnut bronze. Up here we have Neutral, which is a matte light peach beige. And lastly, we have Manifest, which is a matte rich red brown. I know not everyone is into the orangey, yellowy browns anymore. A lot of people are leaning more towards cool tone looks. So I feel like you get a really nice mix of cool tones, and then you also get your warmer shades over here. The only thing that I'm really missing from this palette is that I wish there was a metallic champagne shade. I know they have that shade in the classic original palette, but for someone that doesn't own that one, that is one thing that I do feel like is missing from this. But if you are a collector of KKW Beauty, or you just want 2 staple eyeshadow palettes and you happen to buy Classic 1 and Classic 2, you will get that shade there. I do feel that this shade over here called Abundance and this shade up here called Neutral, they do look a little bit similar, and I feel like they're gonna have a very similar effect on my eyelid, which is kind of disappointing because when you only have 10 shades, you definitely want to get the most out of them. So now let's move on to the glosses. So in this Classic 2 collection, KKW Beauty also launched 11 nude glosses. This was also so exciting for me. I'm just very attracted to neutral colors, whether it is on my eyes, but also on my lips. I don't really play with color often, and just the idea of a whole line of nude lip glosses just screams my name. I did want to mention this gloss that I own. This is the Nude 4 gloss. I don't entirely know if this is the same Nude 4 as the nude glosses that have just launched, because there is a Nude 4 in the new collection, but I didn't want to pick it up because in case that it is, I didn't want to have 2 of the same shade. But if anyone knows, or if anyone purchases Nude 4, I'd love to talk about it with you, because I am curious if she has already had like a nude gloss launched in the past and it's the same shade in this new collection. So this is the actual component of the nude glosses. It is the exact same as the previous gloss that I own. They are just a lot taller, so I feel like you are getting more for your money. So the website reads that inspired by our best-selling nude cream lipsticks, our ultra high shine gloss formula glides on the perfect balance of color and shine. There's also a new ingredient in here that was not previously in her other glosses. It's called Maxi Lip, which is a natural peptide that moisturizes the lips and makes them more defined using collagen and hyaluronic acid. So the first shade I own is Nude 1.5. This is described as a light peachy nude. And the second shade I did buy is Nude 3, which is described as a mid-tone terracotta. So this is a Nude 4. This is Nude 3 and Nude 1.5. This one looks a lot more brown tone compared to this one at least, and it is deeper. So this is Nude 3.5 lipstick on my lips with nothing on top of it right now, and this is the swatch of the Nude 3.5 lipstick. So here is Nude 3.5 and Nude 3 on my lips. They look beautiful together. They complement each other really well, so I think I might have found my new go-to nude lip combo. All right. Eyeshadow time! So first I'm going to take the cream white shade in here, which is called Exist, and I'm going to use this to set all over my eyelid to make sure that my concealer has dried down by now. Next I want to kind of start building up my transition shades, so I want to see how these two lighter tone mattes work on my skin tone, because I mentioned earlier that I have a feeling they're not going to really show up or be anything too drastic. I'm going to take these on a fluffy brush and just start building them up on my transition up towards my brow bone. So I did go in with these two like lighter transitions, but I feel like it's this one called Natural that is bringing more of the pigmentation so far, just because it looks a little bit deeper. So I do want to use this geode shade all over my eye today, and it is a little bit more cool toned, so I'm thinking that I should stick with more of these cool tone browns and not really dip into this warmer one, but we'll see. For right now, let's take this taupey gray brown shade up here and also start blending that into my crease. Now we're gonna go in with the deepest shade in the palette, which is called Terrain. It's like a neutral brown, and I'm gonna start building that in my outer corner. So to start adding in the shimmers on my eyelid, I'm going to take this brown shade here called Energy, and I'm gonna put that basically all over my lid. Now I'm gonna go in with Geode, which is like the most beautiful shade in this whole palette, and I'm gonna put that in my inner third and also kind of top it off with this other shimmer. Now to finish off this look, I'm gonna take a little bit of this bright gold shade and pop that in my inner corner. So here is the eye look, guys. It is very different for me. I'm not usually used to wearing like deeper tones all over my eyelid, but I feel like that's what this palette is so inspiring to me. It makes me wanna play with neutral tones, but in a different way than I normally do. So I finished up my eyes, and I didn't really do much on the bottom lash line because I wanted to keep it more like top focus, but here is a close-up, and I'm hoping that the camera is picking up the like sparkly glitter that's in that geode shade. So there's like a little bit of silver glitter dispensed throughout the brown shade. The quality of these shadows is so phenomenal, and honestly I've heard a lot of positive reviews about her eyeshadow palette, so I wasn't doubting that it'd be good, but also, you know, sometimes there's just like hype and she's a celebrity and all that kind of stuff, so I wasn't exactly sure. I love it. It's definitely a lot deeper than I normally go. I already mentioned that, but it doesn't scare me, it doesn't intimidate me. Like, it makes me want to continue doing this eye look. I do wish that there was a metallic champagne in here, because that's usually what I use to highlight my inner corners. I feel like from what I have tried, these two gloss formulas and this eyeshadow palette is spectacular. I could not be happier about it. I'm really happy that I picked these up. I literally bought them like right when they launched. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing and sticking around and joining our little family. I post videos every Sunday and Thursday. I appreciate everyone that leaves little sweet comments below. I always make sure to respond. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.